All right. Well, that starts off like caught in a fire. That's. I hope not. I didn't even realize what songs are going. Am I justifying anybody? Let me see. Where's my status? I got man pads. I gotta put out the new man pads. New to 8 TGMs. I already have them. Okay, good. So new man pads done. Anything else? A lot of 215s. Not very many 225s. I can finally make jets still. Okay. And then let me see. Ooh. The music might be a little loud. Lower that down a little. All right, let me see. Congo seems to like to be invested in. Five. Angola I can't really invest in, or can I? I mean, it's mine. Are there any places here? Oh, Mali. Man, come on. Can nobody take my money? China? 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 You're fully invested in now? Maybe I'll invest in Ukraine. No? There's nobody to invest in. Game's too far along.
This was your chance to show me what you got. A lot. If this feeling is forever, then let me know it. You can take me home. My love, get a little closer. My love, get a little closer. Oh, if you love me, then don't ever let me go. If you're gonna give it up, I feel it, baby. I already know. I know, I know. Never let me go. I know, I know.
Mm-hmm. I bet you US has investments. It does, but I don't want to invest in the US. They're gonna be a problem for me. Shoot. I doubt Japan. Japan doesn't have a lot of investment spots. Wow. Ooh, Russia annexed. Basically annexed them. Wow. Syria actually has a lot of points. Interesting. Okay. No other investments. Well, wait a minute. 8. I'll take it. Seven. Oh well, they won't take it. What next? I think I'm good on everything else, so unpause. I do need to see if there's anyone I'm declaring on. I will need to be declaring on people shortly. Wait, am I justifying any? Chad? Let's not do Chad. Let's do Central African Republic. Actually, let me see. New Destiny update. Destiny 1 or Destiny 2? Less political power requirement. I'd rather do Central African Republic though. I tried Destiny 2. I found it okay. Yeah, I know it's free on PC. Is it cross-platform or no? It wasn't the problem for me wasn't that portion of the game, it was the storyline. I just wasn't enjoying the storyline. Like for an MMO, if the gameplay is not freaking amazing, which the gameplay is not bad for Destiny 2. Like I've tried Destiny 2, Division 2. You know, it's... I don't know how else to say it, but there's just aspects I didn't enjoy enough. I also never made it to end game, you know? Since I didn't make it to end game, I never got to enjoy the dungeons or anything like that in Destiny 2. But I feel like part of a game is getting up to that point, right? And if you can't make it enjoyable getting up to the end game to get to the good part, because like everybody who plays MMOs knows that, you know, a game doesn't really technically start till your max level, you know, type of thing. But that was the issue with it for me with the game, is that even if it didn't start like that, it still wasn't, it wasn't fun. It was just not fun. I just want to have a good time is all. Right, I have to make jets.
So during my break,
I'm streaming, sweetie.
yeah, I know, I'm gonna say generally, I emailed and texted the applicant,
Okay, cool.
and also responded to a couple more of the Facebook ones with just copied and pasted the general thing you were saying.
Okay, cool. Good.
Alright.
Yep. We didn't realize the turnout, so we have to weed people out. Let's see. I could do that. Assassin, what other games do you play? I found a new game that I like, by the way, Assassin. So there's a game called The Last Spell. So that's the game I got into recently. Might as well spend a little influence. Get 100% of my influence back, if that's even possible. Free dockyards. Ooh, wow. That's a lot of free dockyards. More agents. Like wondering why it's not progressing. Oh, shoot. I just realized. It's maxed? It isn't even maxed. Roll attack. No. Close air support. So cast, agility. I'd rather have the ground attack. Of course. What did I lose? Fast growth isn't bad. I can take that hit. Expand our operations, put a small asteroid. I don't need that. Don't care about that. Oh, I can finally do this. Okay, good. Let's just do these. lower issues. I'm guessing the dungeons are fun. I really need these guys to get better. You're almost 5. By the time I hire the next general, I'll need to stop. Tekajin, no! No! This means that you're not gonna be streaming while I'm working. Aw. Take a nap, get back into it. You should set yourself a goal, like 240 hours of streaming in a month, okay? That's reasonable. Oh? And what is that one? Oh god. I'll drop by later on to that one. Oh, it's just somebody who trolls? Is that it? Just rickrolling 24/7? You stream, Assassin? Dang, I got lucky. Well, Assassin King, if you stream, let's see. When does it say the last time you streamed was? Oh, you actually do stream. Those are horrible hours for me, though. I need someone... Okay, so I need somebody who streams at 9 p.m. Arizona Standard Time. I need to find people who stream at like 9 p.m. Arizona Standard Time. I literally... On all the people that I follow, none of them stream at that time. They either stream like right when I get up in the morning, which maybe I'll pop into one of those streams. But the ones that I want are the ones that are like 9 p.m. plus, because I want to have like a stream open in the background. Like, you know, it takes the edge off work to have a stream open. So I want to have a stream that can take the edge off work for me. That's my goal. Oh, shoot. That's not bad. What are you doing? There we go. Let's give you general. Dang, this general stats are ridiculously good. Zambia. I fixed supply problems there. Supply problems are still not solved there. So, Assassin, you know I get off work. I get off in like an hour and 30-ish usually. Because then I have to start getting ready for work. So if you stream in like a couple hours, I'll pop in, man. You know, I don't need that one. That one's not necessary. This one would be. This one would be. Okay, Tekajin. Have a good night, man. Take it easy. Well, I work from 9 p.m. to 5:30 a.m., Assassin. And I literally have 0 streamers that are on my follower list that that stream at that time. 0. Like, some of them might stream to like right about when I start work, but that's about the latest. Well, don't push yourself to stream then. I'm just looking for like some interesting streams to watch at those hours for myself, you know? Like, and I like smaller streamers myself too. Why is this one not connected to anything? Why aren't you connected? There we go. I like to connect my railroads. And when you connect them, then you don't have to worry about supplies by ocean. I don't even think it matters if they're the distance when it comes to supplies and how fast they're delivered. I don't think there's a speed modifier in the game. The light level? I don't even know what that is. So, like, the other thing is, like, Assassin, I don't care too much about what game, because like I will actually look for random games. So I don't care too much what game the person's playing too. And believe it or not, it's not even really about supporting the small streamer too. It's more about, like, it is entertaining to sometimes watch smaller streamers. You know what? I want a railroad just in case. There we go. Can I take over this Congo DR? No. Yeah, and you can explain that stuff to me, because like I don't play Destiny partially because I'm just not into it, right? So I mean, one of the biggest gripes people have on Hoi 4 is it's hard to understand, right? And it makes sense. If it's hard to understand, people aren't going to want to play the game as much. Okay, that's all set. Any training? Nope, no training necessary. How's my monthly population? Doing good. Basically can support my rollout of troops. And how long do you think like a grind like that would take you? Like grind you to whatever that is. I've done some insane, I don't know if you've been to them, but like I've done some crazy stuff on stream. Like, you know, leveling up a character in Black Desert Online to 61 and max season gear in like 24 hours. And it was literally a 24-hour stream. Like stuff like that. It's fun. And it's easier to do when you have viewers, honestly. It really is. And I was surprised that I kept getting viewers. Because that's not a game that's an easy category for a early streamer. Keep dying out of nowhere? Does that affect your power? Does that affect your power level if you keep dying out of nowhere? Well, then no big deal. $3.95. How many days? 200. And how much on Zimbabwe? Also about 220. Okay, so not bad. I like that I have a big enough army to handle more than one location at least now. How much they can take and deal. Shoot, I've grown big. 1.2 million manpower. Why does this lower? Oh, I am going to be short on tanks. Okay. Now I need more tanks. Nobody has steel for me. Can I make my own steel? I have nothing. South Africa steel will be mine soon. I am so steel poor, man. Russia, India, Indonesia, just take it from everybody but Angola. Power levels, how much damage they can take and deal? Yeah, you'll have to just show me. Let's do this minimum. You get the last amount of it. And it helps you when you got viewers too, right? Does it motivate you or? Helps make it less boring? Combat foreign influence. I wonder if that'll bring me 97. Ethiopia is really starting to shape up. What am I missing? Spart and MLRS. So, MLRS. Should probably put Spart right near it so I don't get confused. And Spart. SPRT. The mobile artillery. What about ATGMs? Mobile ATGMs? Okay, that's there. SPAA might be 20. No, not yet. Okay, it's still Garbo. Nobody's guaranteeing them still. That's good. I'm probably gonna have to take over. Okay. Diplomatically took out Egypt just now. Ethiopia, really? Egypt's also a pretty big surprise because you can't actually play Egypt. And I have the Egypt achievements. Like, in order to play Egypt, you have to play as the UK and release Egypt as a puppet. It bugged. That means these two bug too. A Cold War DLC? I mean, I don't know, man. That sound... That would actually be a real DLC, at least. I would hope that it's like heavily like have heavy alternate history options, like kind of like a Command and Conquer-ish. Right, I was gonna create a new general. Oh, general. Now I'm gonna switch off bolt attack. I almost feel like that would be a bad idea. If they're gonna do a Cold War one, that's one where maybe they should give different focus trees, like one for Cuba, one for, you know, like things like that. Like Cuba should get one, Turkey should probably get another one, believe it or not, at that point. Like, people might not know, but Turkey's been a part of, like, historical stuff for a long time. Turkey's had so many things going on with it. Uruguay has a war? Brazil and Uruguay. A little late, but hey. And America's allowing it. Reduce healthcare costs, nice.
Hey, I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you.
That would... okay. We'll see how it turns out.
I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days. Because I miss you. And I just...
Once I take care of all of Africa, I might go for US of E. Create all the world tension. There's Mongolia. Egypt, I just have no idea. Like, you know, Egypt has like a history, and I feel like they're underwhelming, of course, but I'm just not sure where they would be able to take that.
with you on the other side of the line. I can't hang up. I don't want this to end
Oh, you're at war with Saudi Arabia.
again. I don't know
No
how you
wonder
do,
world tension has gone
I
up.
hope you do.
Okay, 2027, America goes to war with Saudi Arabia and Oman. That's what's gonna happen in the future. I have Egypt now, so I should probably just start sending Egypt some aid. Do 2,000 convoys monthly.
Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
And then Angola is going to become mine. Ethiopia. I've got to clear out some of these small places just to make it less border gorish. That's probably one of the toughest things for like Paradox to do when you think about it, because a lot of times Paradox, when they release a DLC, it does break the game to some extent. No Step Back was probably one of the least breaky DLCs they've had in a while, but don't worry, they outdid themselves, and Overlord for Stellaris, that game has had a lot of broken stuff. So yeah, you know, they still break stuff. Oh, I have steel now. I just noticed. Can I make airplanes? I want to make more airplanes. No, I'm not gonna have enough tungsten. What are you gonna make? God damn it, guys! Come on. 3, 3, 3. I can barely raise these. I don't need to produce more trains. All right. I got about another hour or so. Was that already going to be your goal today, Assassin, or are you just doing that for me? How bad is it? Egypt, Victoria. Threat is low though. Nigeria. Radicalization is high. Okay. And how long did that take? Didn't work the way I wanted it to. The stream quality is decided by what's available. So generally, if you're not a partner, and I mean partner, you have a chance of getting whatever stream quality is left over. So sometimes I actually stuck at only 1080p. So like they'll only give me 1080p, 60 frames per second. And then other times they're gonna give me 1080p all the way to like 120p. So if you've ever wondered why streamers always have those options, the bigger streamers, that's because they're bigger streamers. So Twitch automatically allocates them with the more resources so they can change the quality of their streams. What I don't get is like why like it gets stuck at 1080p sometimes. That's like really weird, you know, like they only give you 1080p. It's like, well, that just makes it higher quality, sure, but like when I watch streams, depending on what I'm watching, I don't want to always watch at 1080p. Sometimes I want to watch it like 720 and not 60 frames per second. Like some strategy games, I like to watch it at lower, you know, qualities. That's the ultimate goal, but I honestly am going to have to make bigger investments in time and time management with what I'm doing. So I am going to have to like create more content. I need a video editor, but I simply don't have the money to afford one. And the crazy thing is a lot of the bigger streamers, they did not hire video editors. So he wasn't partner? Are you kidding me? I didn't hear that. No, I didn't know he wasn't a partner. I thought he was a partner. I know he's a brand risk to Twitch, but still. Like, I still thought he was. There's plenty of partners who are brand risks. I have all those. Oh, that's what it is. It's the airplanes. How bad is this gonna make it? Now I can't afford it because of aluminum. Great. And more, and I can't afford the tungsten. Game, why you make me so poor? Oh god, this is gonna make me even poorer, isn't it? Okay, it did, but not by much. Thank goodness. Well, you got one for me already, man, so... How long ago did you start streaming? The one personal trait that I'm proud of myself is that I have the ability to, like, you know, really work hard. I can be a workaholic. Like, if there's, like, I'm the Rock Lee in anime terms. Like, I don't have an issue with being the Rock Lee. It's the one thing I know how to do in my life. War support. All right. So that's pretty recent. Do you stream consistently every day or no? And none of this is like making fun of you or anything. I'm just asking. Hey, Yint. How are you doing, man? But you know what? Let's go ahead and take him out real quick. Well, Assassin, if you're not a affiliate yet, you can actually stream multi-platform too. So, though I have no idea how to get viewers on Facebook. Like, I get 0 viewers on Facebook. I just don't know how to do it. I need to look something up on that. I get viewers on YouTube, and I get viewers on Twitch. So, okay, Congo DR taken care of. Now I can go for Chad. Finally, I can get rid of Chad. Three to 4 days a week. My goal, as you know, is streaming at least 365. I'll probably do more than 365. Like maybe like 400 days in a row. Something like that. Because I don't want to do like just a 1 year goal. I want to do more than that. Yeah. The truth is, the biggest thing that'll happen is it just takes a while, you know? You have to push forward, you have to do it, and some days you're gonna have really hit streams, and some days they're not gonna be as big of a hit. But like my biggest on my own is like 30 something now, 30 viewers. I've had a couple like 20, close to 30 viewer days, this last couple weeks, in fact, a few times. So like they're becoming a little bit more often, and I'm talking about ones without raids. So like my largest with raids is I don't know, maybe 80, 90 with raids. Like one time I had multiple raids at the same time, which kind of like, helped. And some of the people who raid do end up coming by and watching, so. I'm old, Yint. I'm either 35, 36, maybe 34. I don't really know my own age. September 1985. You can figure it out. I don't pay attention to my age. I haven't paid attention to my age since I was like, I don't know, 18 years old. So you would think that, Assassin. The truth is, it actually has become more difficult for me when I became affiliate. I have tons of money. There's one thing I have. Oh, I can't even clear the debt. It's too much debt to clear. Man, those countries had debt. take Egypt ASAP. I can't take Angola now, though. Egypt has nothing useful for me. When I became affiliate, it became more difficult for me because the commercials really became an issue. And like the money you get from ads are just they're like nothing. It's nothing. Like, would I rather have like even 2 or 3 more viewers or $5, you know, a month? Like, I'd rather have even the 2 or 3 viewers at that point. It's almost like paying for viewers, except opposite. Like, you don't want to pay to scare viewers away. You don't want to get paid to scare them away. I should say it. I guess I'll do that. Almost there. Might as well go for 6G. Millennium Dawn predicts 2030 is when 6G comes out. I mean, that's possible, Assassin. The problem with Africa is it still has too much nomadic, like, minor issues. And the world doesn't really want to make it a better place. So there's not much that can happen there. Wait, I'm not declaring? I was wasting time? I wasn't declaring? 240... What else can I declare on? Nigeria. 335. Okay, I can take out Chad and Nigeria. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Why do I have so many? Oh my god, I have so many troops. Okay, let's see what we have here. Put them in a group so I can see what kind of templates these are. That's not too bad. Any garbage militia I can get rid of. Special forces with horrible stats, I'm guessing. Oh, I don't... It's... Well, it's not that. It's that money is going to help one way, right? And then helping... The problem is, like, it's the militarization that's in Africa that's a problem, right? The crime rate is the problem. So if the crime rate doesn't get solved, they're still going to have their coup d'etats and a lot of issues like that. And I don't know the history too well from that. I've heard that, you know, like, the Western world and China both play a critical role in creating that chaos. It's from what I've heard, but I don't know if that's just people just stating stuff. Research 10%. Yeah, I'll take that. Like, a lot of claims are usually made, and they might be baseless, they might be accurate, but I wouldn't even know how to research something like that. I think it has to be I think it has to be multiple routes, but I also believe the infrastructure. When you state infrastructure, are you stating their internal military, their internal corruption issues like that? So, I mean, like, everybody knows the West is corrupt, right? It's just like when you look at the Western corruption and compare it to some other countries' corruption, you're like, man, I'm glad to have my own corruption like this, you know, like, it's not a great way maybe to see it, but at the same time, it's kind of true, you know, you're much happier with your own corruption here in the US, right? Like, I'd rather have US corruption than some other countries' corruptions that I've seen. It's like, oh, the US corruption doesn't seem so bad then. Come on, there we go. Sorry, we can't afford it. What am I gonna do with all these troops? Some of these are useless. 9-1? That's not horrible, actually. It's a horrible unit. More nationalism. I'll always take the nationalism. I can afford the corruption because it'll give me more political power. Bruh, I'm broke in this game. $10, $100. I can get out of debt in about 130 days. My debt to GDP ratio is not too bad, and my GDP is not going bad too poorly. And I'm not strong enough to fight the rest of the world yet. But man, do I have generals up the wazoo. Wait, does this free up political? Slows down research. I don't really play Call of Duty, Yint. I've played, what is it, Warzone? And I've done pretty well at Warzone. My first, like, 2-3 games in Warzone, like, I've won those in Call of Duty. And I did, like, the individual ones, and I've done the team ones. Even on the team ones, I go solo, and I still win them. Like, unfortunately, I'm one of those people. One of those bad people who sacrifices their team for the win. Legit strategy, though. Why can't I take you? Oh, brain drain. I got brain drain still. Dude, the world economy would take me 1,000 and something days for just the US right now. The US is pretty broke. They are no bueno. I do not approve the U.S.'s management of money. China, how are you so in debt? Like, bro, I have invested so heavily in you. So heavily. And you are broke. I just don't get China, man. These countries can't manage their budgets, man. What the heck? Like, what the heck? I tried so hard to keep them above water, you know? I've invested into them, and they just keep getting poorer and poorer. Are they not? I think technically Japan declared war on them. Let's see. Let's take a look at the war. Here it is. Okay. How is Japan closer to capitulation? Japan got beaten back though hardcore by them, man. Don't let China see this in real life. Sir, we did simulations and it looks like China, we have a chance as China against the world. The only thing is, we'd have to not run our own military. You only want me to help Japan to save anime. Let's face it. Your signal is so bad. Me and the girlfriend have been watching Spy X Family. That's a good anime, by the way. It's very, very adorable. Very cute. I do recommend. Cousins? Hey, so does my girlfriend. It's a shame that I won't be saving them, though. You know, Africa has its own problems right now, you know? Africa has been really progressive recently in this game. We've been progressively conquering all of Africa, uniting it to be the one true Ethiopia, because Ethiopia's closest word to utopia. There you go. Assassin King, every day I fight to be less of a Russian, okay? Being a Russian's already a hardcore thing. Spy X Family is a good one. Bookworm, Ascendance of a Bookworm. That's one of my guilty pleasure ones. I like that one. It's very simple, but it's enjoyable. It's like, you know, like imagine someone coming into the past with like simplistic stuff and just like basic knowledge of like, yeah, dude, you can just create paper out of trees like this, you know, like I don't even have to really know how to do it. I just know that you can do it. And because you do, you know, you make it possible. And it's like, and how did that change the world? Well, actually there were wars because of paper. It's like, oh yeah, that's true. That's kind of true, actually, when you think about it. I have a hardcore mining operation right now going on. My spy network's working up. And gold is mine. Jeez, you have no supply depots, bro. The Emu War? Dude, Australia has a war with cats right now. No joke. No, not at all. I can't. The GDP of the EU right now is probably insane. And they might not be in debt. They're in debt. Hmm. 41. What's my GDP? Where is it at? Where is it at? Nope, I'm poorer than the than EU still. Actually, what's what's theirs? Okay, America has income, but they are heavily in debt. It's like they're refusing to pay their debt. Not by too much. If I take over all of Africa, I might actually be able to afford it. So, yeah, it's possible. Now, I'm wondering if I take over Congo DR, like by influencing them, can I... Can I bring them to my side? I can afford to do that. America might be able to beat might. Okay. Don't get lost. Love you. Military-wise, I have a chance against them. It's just they have way more superior firepower than me. Oh, God. I'm possibly going to have to make something just for the shoreline, because now I have just all these useless troops that I don't really need to utilize much. And I still have no navy. I have a cruddy air force. The air force is getting better and better, but it's still pretty garbage. I always raise the clergy. They give me permanent buffs that are hard to get. Small, medium. I'd love to get some military bonuses though, but those seem to be impossible. Yeah. None of these even give you bonuses, even after. That's a little lame. Base stability. Hidden one already done. More? I'm just gonna be lacking commanders this whole time regardless. That's not bad, okay. I can live with that. Training these. Train these. And let's check Chad. 240. 335. I'm progressively taking over. Take over their oil in the Middle East. Well, America's already trying to do something about that, so America has a war with Saudi Arabia right now. And they land it. Mitt Romney. Well, it's Mitt Romney who's doing the war. Oh, that's an Islamic state. It's not Iraq. What do you mean the game goes so slow, Yint? I'm more curious on the next president, to be honest. They should have elections soon. Who's gonna be the president after Mitt Romney? Is it gonna be Rubio? Okay, at this point I need to start raising corporate tax. Oh, what happened? Game crash. Well, what kind of stats are your PC? What kind of PC do you have, Yint? What's your processor? How much RAM do you have? And what's your video card? Those are the main ones. Because to be straightforward, one of the reasons I upgraded my PC was because I couldn't play games like Hearts of Iron 4 and Stellaris without them being ridiculously slow. So like Stellaris was taking me days what I could do in like hours. I think if I'm remembering correctly, this is Mitt Romney's second term. I think he got re-elected. Oof, that is not a lot. So AMD E2. AMD E2. What E2 is it? What E2? What's the numbers beyond the E2? Well, he got reelected for 2028. The elections are about to be held. So elections are coming up soon for him. So we're going to see what happens in a little bit. How did I miss these spots? Alright, and I want to do this. Do them economic aid, military aid, vehicle, good, and then pay off some of my debt, raise some of my taxes. Hey, that's a very big possibility for conservatives in America. They want third elections for some of their candidates. It's like, how dare you break the rules? I think it's probably one of the few things that I'm hoping Democrats would be on. Influence multiplier is pretty good. Yeah. So for you, for Yint, I would recommend you do this. So press this in game and type in debug smooth, and it should help with the performance a bit. It does. If you're playing vanilla, it should not destabilize the game. Another thing is you may want to play a mod, like play Hearts of Oak or Historical or something. Well, maybe not Historical because it requires players. No, you don't need to play Iron. If you play Iron Man, you cannot do this. You cannot do this in Iron Man. I play mostly Iron Man. You cannot bring up the console in Iron Man. June, July, November is coming up soon. We see. Oh no, that's local agent recruitment. Never mind. I was excited for something else. I thought I had a formable. I wish I could see these other bonuses. Well, and also Yint, Not yet. Assassin. Also Assassin. Back in the past, it was first place was the president, and the second place was the vice president. And I like that system a lot more. Because basically what keeps happening in America is when the Democratic president is elected and they do a bad job, then the person votes on the Republican, and then they do the same thing, and then they vote on the Democrat. So it's just a bounce back and forth between the same two evils. And that's why third parties were being voted on in the past. Like, people will vote on third parties because they could. I should be making a lot more money now. Make me afford money. Ooh, good one. I think he should go for it. I'm not an Elon Musk fan personally. Do I like Teslas? Yes, I like Teslas. Do I like Elon Musk as a person? No. As a scientist, in some things, yes, but he makes incredible, huge failures that he keeps pushing forward. Like the Hyperloop. He needs to cut that shit out. The Hyperloop is garbage. Stop with the Hyperloop. It's a failure. I mean, yeah, that's fine, right? Like I said, I don't hate the guy. And to be frank, I do believe he may be able to do a better job than previous presidents. So, like, regardless of how I feel. Because the current shift in political stuff in the US is basically everybody's sick and tired of politicians. Right? It's the same story, same lies over and over. And regardless of, like I didn't like Trump either. But the truth of the matter is, Trump's presidency has made more tax breaks and cuts for the lower level of people too. So during his presidency, he also, regardless of his stance on immigration or other issues, he deported less people than Democrat presidents did before him. So, like, you know, like, the media paints, like, Democrats as being pro, like, immigration and everything. But the truth is, that's not what happens. Like, Trump deported less people, even though he had a heavier hand on the topic, you know? Like, it's just the truth. Got Chad, finally. He's freed from Saturday Night Live. Another agent? Damn. Israel, Palestine. Ugh. That's so horrible. Like Israel's pretty bad there too. Like, you know, Palestine, sure, bad also, but Israel is also horrible there too. Like, it's hard to be supportive of either side there. Both sides are shit. Um, I'm not sure, Assassin. Like, I don't know if the candidates should or should not have government support. Um, I think if anything, there should be regulations to the sense of, like, if they're in power, not in power, but rather if somebody's running against you, they should be allowed the same amount of airtime. Like, I do like those types of rules. And government sponsored, for example. Well, unfortunately, independent candidates don't do well because they refuse to be independent. Yeah, Yint, it's horrible both ways. The problem is, Yint, is that both sides have propaganda on themselves where it's against each other, and it's probably fueled by some outside sources. Because you have young Jewish, like, radicals in Israel. Like, the Jewish people in Israel are not comparable to, like, the Jewish people know in America. Like, you have Jewish people in Israel that are closer to Nazis than anything. Like, it's insane, like, to even see that in this modern day. Like, people that are so close to Nazis. I'm not saying they are, like, same ideals, but I'm saying, like, they're practically talking about, like, these younger people are talking about eliminating and killing off all Palestinians, you know, and it's like, that's not good. Like, that shows that you're not going to be able to live together. Yeah, of course. You're going to have that anywhere, though. Like, you know. But it's more about, like, what do you mean by that, you know? That's more about what... I don't even want to get into whataboutism, but still. Go down the rabbit hole. Okay, I only got 3 countries taken care of here. Nothing to take. Nothing to take. How about you? You're still not 5. Damn, man. You're 5. You're 5, but you have no traits. I need a big war. I need a big war here. What do you mean, Assassin, on the independent thing? Like, you mean the independent state of Israel? Is that what you mean? Something like that? So, yeah, my thing is, I would like to know the truth about, like, Israel and Palestine on how the mass of people sees it, not the minute part of those two countries. So the only part I fear is that I may not be getting the full picture. So I always am afraid that a lot of this information is just not being provided fully you know. So, like, what if the truth is a majority of Palestine and Israel wants peace? But we don't know that because of Western media, Eastern media, Northern, Southern media, basically everybody. What if the truth is both populations would like peace and unity, you know? Because people, to me, people are people. Oh, so the problem is Assassin King is candidates that could have had a better chance of being independent did not run independent, right? So for example, the best candidate his currently that could have ran independent would have been Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders could have done well. The only problem with Bernie Sanders is even though he was getting huge turnouts, huge viewership, huge amounts of support, right? So and he was the candidate who could have beaten Donald Trump in the election, right? So he could have beat Donald Trump in the election. He technically, in some ways, beat Hillary, but the problem is, like, he got screwed by his own party, right? Stuff came out about that and everything. But if he ran independent and he went to these debates as an independent, he would have actually had, I think, a better chance of winning the presidency. Because he was basically called, it was called the end for him early on. And his running platform could have been more than just one thing. It could have been, look, the people of America, here's the issue. You keep bouncing between this side and this side. And once this side goes bad, then you go to this side. And then this side goes bad, and then you go back to this side. You don't change. Neither of these sides help you. They're run by the party, and the party is what keeps making themselves richer and richer. He could have included that in his platform, and a lot more people would have listened because they would have been like, that is true, because a lot of people are like, I do have conservative ideals or, progressive ideals, but I don't fully agree with my party. And that's generally what happens with a lot of people. Because a lot of people who are conservatives are generally more pro their party. Democrats normally are not, right? But even though Democrats are normally not towards their party, they still are the larger majority in the US, so that they can win elections. And the other part is Bernie Sanders could not win because because the people who supported him did not vote for him. Neither. Prefer is a hard question there. Neither. It's hard. I don't like either option. I don't like the way Joe Biden's handling Russia, Ukraine. I don't like, and I'm afraid if Donald Trump was the president, he would have been pro-Russia on the Ukraine conflict. I'm curious on his stance, actually, to see if that's true. If Elon Musk runs, he better run as an independent. If he runs as an independent, I think he might have a better chance. Chad? I do think that it would. Yes. And I think America needs a third party. If I'd have to choose Yint, I would probably still choose Joe Biden. But it's not a good choice. It's a bad choice either way. And in some ways, I'd rather have Donald Trump, But knowing what ended up happening with, like, you know, the Capitol and everything, at this point, I would 100% not go for Donald Trump. It's because of his Capitol riots and his other stupid shit. I would not go for Trump for those reasons. He turned his own country into an enemy, and that's the type of stuff I don't like. So I would not support him. Nigeria? Why do you have intervention forces?
Have you, but I don't like to lie. So I lie here while you lie to her. Want to think you have me 'cause you don't like to lose.
Vehicles, excellent.
Like they all
Economic aid, excellent.
think I
I'm almost out of debt.
better to forget her. Certain people made for running. Think I need you more than let you know I'm bored. Tell me this means more than
Okay. And
all you see is
hide my units.
roses. Could have been, but that's hoping. Don't ask for something more than yours.
It'll get fixed soon. They're my puppets. They'll be turned. And right now I'm working on Congo DR. So
Don't ask for something more than yours.
oh, they're not gonna have an election for a while. Okay. All right, Ian. I hope it works, man. Take it easy, man.
And I lie here with that to her. Think I know you better to forget her. Certain people made for running. Think I need you more than
I mean, even then, Assassin, the problem is, like, a lot of things don't get done, right? Because even the Green Party in the US is just garbage. It's just a different type of garbage. Independents are truly the only method that might actually help the US. Recent. I don't necessarily think each party having equal say is a good idea, though. I'm making 9.6 political power a day. Nice. Ooh, I didn't realize it requires so much PP. Man, come on. Stop doing that, bro. How much does this cost? Make him hungry. I'm trying to get Congo. I want them to commit a coup. A coup. I mean, that's technically kind of what's going on. Assassin, that would just be rebranding in this case. Isn't that already what's going on? They technically work together, and they technically work against each other at the same time. It's like, are Democrats really as good as Republicans? Are Republicans technically any better than Democrats? In the end, the rich get richer. In the end, you have Republicans who talk about conservative ideas and unity and family and everything, but yet they do bad things to families. Like, you know, like, it's really confusing how people say they're supportive or of certain things, but then they're bad to their own people, you know? I just don't understand that mentality. Especially, like, with, like, religious people and ideals. Like, there's so much bad things with, like, religion and the Catholic Church, right? Yet it's somehow still supported. Like, okay. I don't understand how that works, but okay. This doesn't hurt anything here, does it? No, it does not. Okay. Political intrigue is going well. This tree's done. I'm all caught up already. Frightening. Wait, I can do 6? Oh. World tension is not much higher, at least. The problem with the country I'm playing is the research is terrible. So I can't just research stuff easily. How big's my military? It's decent. Air Force. Getting there. Navy. Wait, I have a Navy? I have a Navy! Because I puppeted all these people! I didn't even think about that. That's right. Since I'm puppeting all these people, I'm slowly getting their navies. Oh man, Africa already has a navy. Ethiopia. Go, bro. Go, bro. Go, 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 bro. I need influence over 30%. Oh shoot, who became the president in the US? Let's see. Joe Dirt took over. Okay, who got the presidency 2028? He got reelected after Mitt Romney. Now, Assassin. If you drop it somewhere, you should drop it like on Putin's palace, okay? After you tell the people to leave. Meanwhile, you're just at war with everybody, Iran. What the F, bro? You're at war with Morocco? Why would you be at war with Morocco? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, remember, separate the dictator from the people. Go to, okay. Ah, I didn't mean to have cap locks on. Go to 1042. I think it's 1042. 1 second. Yeah, 1042. Go to 1420. Shoot, it's 1420 YouTube channel. Okay, go to that YouTube channel. And it's a... Oh, you're already there. Okay, cool. Okay, that's not mine, just so you know. It's a YouTube channel, a Russian YouTube channel, where they just, you know, interview Russians. And you can see that they're not pro-Putin. I think we lost the Civil War. I don't know. I don't even know if there's an event for him. Still emerging. I lost the Civil War. Shoot. I have so much corruption. Okay, Assassin, start up your channel, okay? I gotta get off for work soon, so start up your channel. I'll send a raid your way, okay? Usually my viewer count's bigger if I start streaming earlier in the day, though. You know that, though, I'm sure. But even having a few at the start really helps. Just let me know when it's up. Another one. Just get it up and running, though. First things first. Oh, satellite access? Was it? Did I lose my satellite access? Did I gain satellite access? Hmm. Not 100% sure what happened there. Something in Millennium Dawn is there's tons of gold, which is not realistic, but there's not tons of everything else. Or maybe there is actually, just not in Africa. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Silver. Oh, they don't show what resources they have here. I would have to look. There's another way I can look, I guess. I can see in here too. It's gonna be you. Wow, they do not have a lot of tungsten either. They're not my friends. Well, I have all. Oh, I guess I have like all the gold. Okay, that makes sense. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going. Okay, I gotta head to work. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Y'all take care, okay? Let me pause and save the game. Increase taxes on them instead. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Let's go.
What I want to know is why the heck my buddy isn't joining. Let's see if he's on.